It's 6:24. They're really holding on to those medals tight. We know it's a really emotional moment for them. But do you get a sense that the family members, all those wrestlers there, are waiting and hoping that any one of them within the Wrestling Federation or someone from the government or even opposition maybe to come and pacify them and stop them from giving away their medals?
Well, Nabila, unfortunately, that is not the sense I'm getting here. What the sense I'm getting here is a last-minute sense of despair that before doing something that is going to be irreversible, they're simply sitting here crying and holding on to their medals. We're also seeing some commotion on the other side. More people. Bajrang Punia has just come in. He's just reached here. Kirpalji, if you can just show. Bajrang Punia has just reached. I think they were waiting for Bajrang to reach here. There are also other wrestlers who had come here. There are wrestlers and coaches who are here. People are still coming in. I think this the wait that we've been seeing, the reason they've been sitting here for the last half an hour is because they want the rest of their team, the rest of their supporters to also get here so that all of them can take this symbolic step of immersing their medals in the Ganga. As we've been discussing, it is it's a very significant day as far as the religious observances is also concerned. I'm going to try. बजरंग जी, क्या सरकार की तरफ से कुछ कहानी आप कहना चाहेंगे? बजरंग जी, सरकार ने कुछ कहा क्या? स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से कोई भी कम्युनिकेशन आई?
प्लीज मैडम जी, अभी कुछ नहीं आया, आएगा तो हम आपको जरूर बताएं.
जी, you can very clearly see the wrestlers are not interested in giving any statements. There are more people still coming in, and Kirpalji is going to show you the visuals. More people are still coming in from the other side. Bajrang Punia has just reached here.
Bajrang Punia also arrived an Olympian par excellence. Bajrang Punia, Preeti, it's really sad. He's also now arrived. He's also, I'm assuming, holding his medals with him. They've all decided to immerse their medals into River Ganga, and on an auspicious day that they've chosen. The multiple demands that they've made so far in the months of their protest, they want Brij Bhushan, the WFI chief, to be sacked. He shouldn't be the president any longer. They want arrest of Brij Bhushan for misconduct of sexual harassment that they've accused him of. They want to disband the entire Wrestling Federation body, the present Wrestling Federation body. They want a whole rehaul. And of course, they want reforms for the state bodies and inclusion within the Wrestling Federation of India. So these are multiple demands that they've put forth. All they want met. If not, they're going to fast unto death. That's their new, a call that they've given. Right after this, they're going to head towards Delhi and sit in Dharna by the India Gate. Now, whether they're going to get permission to protest at the India Gate is again something that we've got to wait and see. At least for now, the information that we get from our reporters is the police have denied them permission even to protest at India Gate. Their primary protest location, which was Jantar Mantar, has also been completely cordoned off. That's been fully cleared out. They have no permission at Jantar Mantar either. So where exactly are these wrestlers going to go? What next for them?
Well, from here on, at least they are going to make an attempt to sit at India Gate. So I would reckon what one will see is another face-off between the Delhi police and the wrestlers. But this time, it's not that there'll be 3 or 4 of them. It's not that they're going to have a lot of other protesters sitting in with them. But permission has been denied. The Delhi police has said that nothing doing. They will not be allowed to sit at India Gate. Already at Jantar Mantar, their original site of protest, they've been evacuated from there as well. They have sections of the IPC in terms of FIR slapped against them. What now? Well, it does seem that the next venue for the dangal from Jantar Mantar will shift to India Gate. But, I want to ask Anisha, if you can ask her as well, if she can hear me, why is it that these 4 wrestlers are the ones who are wearing masks? Is this also a form of protest, Anisha?
Anisha, if you can hear us, why are the wrestlers in masks? Any word on that? Wrestlers wearing masks?
Hear me? If you can hear me? If you can hear me,
we can.
At least one of these wrestlers, at least one of these women is still a minor. They are trying to ensure that they also, because this is also a very, very crowded place that they are sitting in. We've been trying to get a comment from any of them, but they're not currently speaking to the media. They're sitting here mourning in a way. They're holding on to their medals and crying and sobbing. We're also seeing the coaches, other people who has come in here to support them. And Kirpalji is going to show you the visuals around here right now. Kirpalji, there are several people who are now sitting down right here with the wrestlers, but the cordon has been made. Created by the wrestlers themselves to ensure that nobody goes too close to the protesting wrestlers.
But are they on moderate? Anisha, could you confirm to us? We see those wrestlers who came in to
they seem to be on
with masks. Are they on moderate?
A word so far. None of them seem to have said a single word so far, not to us, not to their supporters. When we just saw 5 minutes ago when Bajrang Punia came in, he simply came in, gave hugs to his supporters and sat down along with them. They seem to be speaking to each other, but they are not speaking to anybody outside of this small circle of people who are sitting down in protest here. You can see here their supporters carrying national flags, carrying placards against Brij Bhushan Sharan. There was a Brij Bhushan Singh Murdabad sloganeering just a few seconds ago. Police personnel have now started arriving here. You can see in our visuals at least one female police official has come here. There are more police personnel trying to come in to this particular area. Kirpalji, if you can hear, if you can just try and show them police personnel trying to come in. From that side behind them, there are 3 or 4 police officials trying to now come in to this area, because clearly, remember what happened on Sunday is the trigger point for what is happening here today. And we've been talking about the sheer long struggle for justice. We saw similar protests at Jantar Mantar in January. Then we saw the wrestlers approach the Supreme Court of India in April. It was only after...
And 2,300 are watching us.